Greetings, Skeechlane and Skeech. I'm here with my late live reaction of Kingdom Chapter 820. It's not a 420, sadly. But anyway, let's see here. So, yes, the proposal, or almost a demand, to just surrender, but for the benefit of Han. Let's see here. Princess Nei, I humbly ask you to surrender Shinte without bloodshed. Let's see here. The secret Kin-Han meeting between General To and Princess Nei. To's story. She's obviously distraught. Guards on both sides are like, what? Please save the people of Han, Princess Nei. I was a fool to come here thinking it was a peace talk. Uh-oh. General To is facing the fall of the nation. What? When the ruling power changes, people speak of an ideal land for both sides as if it were an easy matter, but in reality it is not. All of the history where people have lived and taken root so far will end there. They will no longer be Han people and their spirit will be lost. Oh, excuse me. Aren't the men desperately fighting now to prevent that from happening? Shinte will not surrender without bloodshed. Han will certainly never surrender. And she's going like, wow. We will fight to the end. Okay. Oh, as expected of Nei-sama. You said it well. Now, let us return to the capital. General To, we must return to the main camp. If a ceasefire is not possible, I shall return. And that... Is that alright, General To? No. No, it is not. Are you about to try and kidnap her? One last thing. I have something I wish to show. Princess Nei pulls out his dick. What? What? Please forgive my rudeness. Oh God, is it he fucking kidnapped her ass just like I said. Oh Lord. Your princess is in another castle. Anyway, what are you? How rude. Princess Sama. To-sama? Princess. No harm done. We're just going down a beastly path the princess cannot tread for a while. If you're worried, feel free to follow. What insolence! Bring Nei-sama down. Stop, General To. Oh, Nei-sama. Let's follow To-sama. Okay, so I apologize. It's just for a moment. So they're just riding. She is so dwarfed by him, it is ridiculous. The hateful 6 generals of Kin who have come to destroy Han. Yet the hand supporting me feels gentle and considerate. Princess Nei, yes? What is this? When the Kin army forcibly breaks through Shinte's gates and floods into the Intercastle. Even I cannot control every soldier at that point, and the castle may become engulfed in flames. Many citizen casualties may occur. He's painting a gruesome picture, but it is not without reality. In the case of the bloodless surrender, only selected regular soldiers will enter the castle, so such tragedies will not occur. General To, got it? Now let's discuss the differences. We've arrived. Princess Nei, please take a good look. This is this the battlefield? This is a real battlefield. Yeah, she's probably only ever heard of the theoretical battlefields and seen them play out in a war room. But now seeing the true bloodshed that is happening, along with what he is telling her, this might be the jolt needed. Yeah, that dude just got stabbed right through the back of the head and the eyeball just popped right out. Head off on that guy. She is obviously disgusted. You can throw up if you need to. But if possible, don't do it on my horse. I would like you not to avert your gaze. This is the battlefield. Unfortunately, there is no glory shining on the battlefield. What prevails here is tragic deaths and the cries of those wounded in agony. For the nation, for their families, they nobly rally until the battle begins. After that, it's just enduring pain, or fear and pain, and shedding blood. And then their waiting families suffer as well. Why show me such a thing? No. This is the side of the royal family should witness. I will not look away, General Toe. Okay, so she's maybe coming around. And don't forget that this scene is happening because you attacked. Sadly, we are soldiers and we can only fight as ordered. The war, starting it and ending it, can only be done by the royal family. It's like it started on, Kin's side, but it could stop on the Han side. It's royal family. Earlier, your words of fighting to the end were splendid. Hearing that bravery would inspire the people to rise up again. However, it is true, until the end, the people of Han will be annihilated. Before that happens, we must surrender somewhere. If we draw that line too late for the nation, the people will resent us for causing too many deaths. I understand such things. Do you now? She continues to, almost lurch as, I'm sure the bile in her stomach continues to turn. When the capital is cornered, many kinds of people emerge in the court. Some flee with their families, others urge surrender or defection to kin. Some feel anger and try to stop it with violence. And others desperately prioritize the people. I believe Ne-sama is such a person. But you came forcibly this time. Unfortunately, you did not agree with my story. Still, I was able to convey my thoughts. Please think carefully upon returning to the capital. Will you preserve Han for even a day longer, or will you stop the sacrifices sooner? And determine what is best for the people of Han. He's kind of boxed her into where the most likely answer is the one he wants. But, human pride and all that is sadly ever renewing. I know I'm saying something terribly cruel, such as asking the royal family to surrender and end the 170-year history of Han. Wait, it's only been around for that long, goddamn. I am trying to entrust such a weighty action to a delicate princess like you. I am truly sorry, but this conversation could only have been with you, Sama. With you, Sama? Wait. They're part of her name? I don't remember. Or did they say the wrong name? I don't know. No. Even if there were others, I would still have chosen Ne-sama. I am... Whatever answer Ne-sama arrives at, I will respect it, supporting you, Sama. Now it's you, Sama, again. What am I... I'm confused. Supporting an enemy. Position and feelings are not the same. That concludes our discussion. Please return safely to Shinte. I will also return to the battlefield. To Ne-sama, I apologize again. And he just hands her over like a bag. It's like, princess. We'll enter from here. For now, we'll join with Kano. Are you going into that, General? Of course. We'll take Rakua, Khan's head, and head to Shinte. Let us meet again in whatever condition we are. Until then, be well. Oh, God. I won't wish you luck in battle. That would be inappropriate for your position. It is enough to think of it in your heart. Who? Then let's go. She's like, who the fuck you think you are? And here we go. Faru, 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 faru. Oh, Lord. I think this is the last page because we're getting text on the side. Toe acted to avoid a total war, and he himself, too, towards a dark battlefield. What? Toe-sama? What? So there. Next issue is Ite Plains heats up in a full color. Ooh, me like it. Alright. I don't have a lot to say that I don't think I've already said in previous, the last chapter or so, especially of this particular interaction between Toe and Princess Nay. So, what she experienced is a very needed point of, what's the word? Perspective. It's like, they're trying to preserve your nation. When you sit so high in the social standings, you don't necessarily see what actually is going on to keep that alive. The burdens, the loss of life, humanity just being chipped away because of the cruel acts that we perform to keep what we want to be ours. And she is seeing that firsthand for the first time in her life. Sure, she's probably heard of the battles that have gone on, in a historical context, or, during her lessons. I'm sure she's quite educated, being of royalty. Um, but, maybe was in a war room when they were talking about an active battle or war that was going on. I mean, she would have been princess and would have been. Yeah, she seems to be as old as Shin, so she would have been old enough to remember when Han joined the Coalition War. One of the biggest wars in all of history, basically. So it's like, I would assume she knows of these things, but she has never seen these things, and that is the key. It's just like when let's see, what is a good example? It's like you can never truly walk in someone's shoes until you have experienced what they have. You can't understand their feelings, their perspective, until you at least impart that experience onto yourself in a way. So, yes. Not the best way of saying it, but I think you can infer most of my meaning anyway. I'm sometimes a jumbled mess when I try to explain inner thoughts. I'm not good at it. Anyway, so yes. So we'll see. I think the main battle that's going on will obviously continue on. We will see what the death toll will be upon Nay's decision. I imagine within a full day we will know what transpires in the capital. Because I'm sure it's only like a half day's travel back to the capital. Her discussing it with her father, and some of the other lords and stuff that are, now residing in the capital. The chancellors and all that stuff. She's going to tell everyone. And some of them are probably going to laugh in her face. Others are going to yell in anger. Her father will probably be just beside himself that she even went out into that. It's like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on when she returns. Now, be it what will be what she says to them, to what she wants. Because, Toe only seems to really want to listen to her. She is the bridge in this whole occupation. So it may not really matter what any of them say, even because it may not change anything. So that's kind of sad. Like, even if she has turned the corner, none of them necessarily will, because they've been in the trenches too long as Han. So yes, it was a little more muddled as well there, wasn't it? But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for all my socials. Also, I posted a poll on YouTube. Ooh, it was the first I've ever done, and it took me a second to figure out what the hell I was doing. But anyway, go check that out. So yeah, that's about it. But yeah, as always, later days. Until next time, Quichling. Ride, nay, and give your answer to your people.